I want to watch the news.
Are you making headway at least?
This is the news.
Schmack-a-macabre! It's time for the only news that matters. And former Skid Row frontman Sebastian Bach was revealed to be the voice behind the Tiki Mask on Wednesday's episode of The Masked Singer. Based on an international hit, The Masked Singer features celebrities facing off one another with one major twist. Each singer is shrouded from head to toe in an elaborate costume, complete with a full face mask to conceal his or her identity. Back for season 10, our host Nick Cannon, along panelists Jenny McCarthy, Wahlberg, Nicole, whatever. Who cares? Who cares about this damn show? This is fucking stupid. But, you know, Nicole, I guess one of the chicks on the show, was one of that guessed correctly with Bach, who has pursued a solo career since being fired from Skid Row in 1996. It was a connection to me that sealed the deal, Nicole said. It was 2006 and I was on the same bill as this legend as we saw the monkey clue for Skid Row's song Monkey Business. Prior to Tiki's performance of Kisses, I Was Made for Love, man, I gotta see this. Because he's in this ridiculous costume and he's doing I Was Made for Loving You. I gotta watch this. Anyway, he does I Was Made for Loving You, and Sebastian shared a little bit of his journey from small town kid to world famous performer. He said, when I was a kid, my buddies asked me to join a choir. He told me if I got in, I get a $3 stipend every month. I said, what's a stipend? But I knew $3 meant 2 more Kiss posters. So I auditioned and became, because I was a high-pitched vocalist, I was made lead soprano. Who would have thunk I'd be touring the rest of my life, he said. It just goes to show, never pass up an opportunity because you'll never know what it will lead to. And regarding why he chose to do the show, Bach told Variety, I love singing. And honestly, I saw some real cool friends of mine on the show, namely Dee Snider and Bret Michaels, and I've always loved the big production. I just went to the very last Kiss show at Madison Square Garden, and I've always loved costumes and makeup and smoke and lights, and The Masked Singer is definitely a big production with a lot of staging. Before I go on the show, I thought it was more about comedy and the costumes, which it is. But then when I did it, I found out it's about the singing. Oh, what a hypocrite this guy is. Can you believe this? I did a news report about this, I don't know, a month or 2 ago, where Sebastian Bach was going off how lame American Idol is and how it's lame and I grew up doing this and that and the other thing. And here he is doing kind of like, I mean, what's the difference of this damn show and American Idol? I did go look at a clip of him doing, it wasn't I Was Made for Loving You. He was doing, which was even more hysterical, Nothing But a Good Time from Poison. When there was a time, Sebastian Bach had no problem talking crap about Poison. And there was also an interview that he did back in, I think the 90s. Yeah, it was in the 90s, late 90s or mid 90s, on a Canadian show where he was doing, I think he was either doing Jekyll or Hyde. Yeah, he was doing Jekyll and Hyde, and they're interviewing him backstage in his dressing room. And the interviewer brought up Poison. And Sebastian Bach lost his mind, ended the interview because they brought up Poison. He didn't want to be associated with Poison. And there he is singing a Poison song. The guy that makes fun of people doing American Idol, the guy that made fun of Poison and hated Poison, is doing an American Idol-esque show in a costume, no. And look at the costume. What is that? Almost looks like Kool-Aid Man. It's just ridiculous. This guy, what a hypocrite. Now, Sebastian also just released a single for a song called What Do I Got to Lose? And I gotta tell you, that song, I thought personally, kicked a lot of ass. I think it's the best thing he's done since the Angel Down debut album. It's an awesome song, and Rob Fuso, who I feel is a very underrated drummer, is on the song. Well, he's on the video, so I figured he played in the song. And oh my God, it's awesome. I looked into it. I couldn't find anything about Sebastian releasing a full album or anything, but this single rules. So you see, on the Only News That Matter, I can bash and praise somebody on the same episode. And that's what I'm doing here now. I think Sebastian Bach is an awesome singer. No, he's not as great as he was when he was younger, but I still think he's got a great voice. I saw him like a year or two ago do Slave to the Grind in its entirety, and he did a great job. I just think this Eric guy is way better, though. I mean, his voice, I think, is much stronger than Sebastian's. Even when Sebastian was at his peak. You know, you go look at you go look on the clip of Living on a Chain Gang from 1991, Sebastian Bach singing, and then look at this Eric guy do it. I mean, Sebastian Bach could not replicate what he did on that album live. Eric did it with ease. But I'm praising Sebastian. I just think Eric is a better singer for Skid Row, and their last album I like so much that I would prefer Eric to stay in Skid Row. I look forward to what the next album is going to be in the next album, because he pretty much joined this band when this album was already complete. He went in and did vocals, so I look forward to what they're going to do with his input, because he was in this band called Heat, and they were pretty good. And check out Eric's YouTube channel. Look at it. Look at all these crazy covers he does, and he does them so well. Like Headless Cross from Black Sabbath is amazing. Painkiller, Judas Priest, he nails it. Neon Nights, Rainbow in the Dark. Oh my God, Hallowed Be Thy Name. He does all those classics. And you know, like some poppy stuff like Take On Me from Aha, and you know, stuff that, you know, just mellow stuff. I think it's amazing, man, everything that he's released so far. And I'm a big fan of Eric's vocals. And I met the guy for about, 5 minutes, and he couldn't have been cooler. And I met Sebastian Bach a while ago, and he also could not have been cooler. Super nice guy. So if you're watching this, Sebastian, you were awesome meeting me, but I understand. You hate me for me calling you a hypocrite. I get it, man. And that really sucks, because I would love to get you on my channel and we talk about Judas Priest. You know, when I met Sebastian Bach, we both agreed our favorite Judas Priest album was Unleashed in the East. And he was awesome. He started talking to me about Motley Crue and all this stuff. And we just got along great, man. And it would be so awesome to get him on this channel to talk about Judas Priest. But I highly doubt you would come on my channel after hearing this news report and a couple news reports I did in the past. And that's very sad that you won't come on my channel because I think you're a hypocrite and stuff like that, you know. It's just too bad, because I would love to get you on my channel talking about Judas Priest, man. That'd be awesome. But you won't do it because you know that I would rather have Eric and Skid Row than you. Even if I love your new song, that doesn't matter. You're a prick. You would never do it. You suck. And that sucks, because I would love to have you on the channel. Seriously, Sebastian, if you are watching this, leave a comment below of how much I suck. You can say whatever vile thing you can ever imagine of me. You say, spill it all. I don't even care if they're lies. Just like, talk about just how horrible I am. And I still will want you here on Almost Human talking about priests. Anyway, thank you all for watching the only news that matters. Especially you, Sebastian. And please subscribe to my channel, all of you, and Sebastian. And, leave a comment below. Hey, Sebastian, tell me how much I suck in the comments below. And everybody, leave your comments on what you think about this whole situation of Sebastian Bach's Hypocrisy. And what do you think about his new song? Do you think it kicks ass like I do? Or do you think it sucks ass? I don't think that way. I think it's a kick-ass song. Heard that, Sebastian? I think it's great. Come on my channel. Let's talk about Judas Priest, you sensitive prick. And please, everybody, like the video. It's good for the YouTube algorithms. So stay frosty. Listen to Black Sabbath and smack 'em a gob.
Farewell and adieu to you fair Spanish ladies. Farewell and adieu, you ladies of Spain. For we've received orders for to sail back to Boston. And so never more shall we see you again.